All right, it's Wednesday, May 3rd, 2023. It's been a couple weeks since I posted. I was traveling and kind of had a rough trip, so didn't get around to doing a video while I was gone. But when I got back, I was extremely disappointed in my progress, which was not progress. And I'm still not 100% sure why that is. I'm itchy, sorry. I felt like at the time I did a pretty good job sticking to my plan. Granted, most of the food I was eating was takeout, fast food, just because I was in a hotel. Still followed the rules. Didn't drink any pop. Didn't have sugar drinks. Had my one meal between certain hours. Calorie content was tough. And I say that for two reasons. One, I probably did have more than I should have, but I didn't have a real easy way to record the calories because most of the places I was eating didn't share the calorie content. So it's like Mexican food or in most restaurants, I couldn't get a calorie count. I got what I thought was close, but I'm not sure. So upon my return home, I had actually gained 3 pounds. So I think part of it was I hit a plateau at part of it, I think, is the traveling, like sitting in a vehicle for 24 or 25 hours straight. I did really well with not snacking until on the way home. I did have a tough time with that. I had some beef jerky. I think salty snacks was kind of my mistake on the way back. But it's been 3 days since I did my weigh-in since I got back, and I'm now almost 2 pounds under what I was before I left. So at the very least, I'm back on track. I just don't have a real good explanation of why I gained while I was gone. I might blame it on the lower altitude. I don't know. It was a really rough trip. There's been some things happen since then. On some new medications. I'm not going to discuss it yet, but I'm on some new medications that are not for weight loss, but can affect weight loss in kind of a couple funny ways. Initially, you can actually gain some weight because of some side effects of the medication with water retention and stuff. We'll see what happens. Try not to let that get to me if I do gain a few pounds before I start losing again. But then the medication actually, in the long term, is supposed to help. One of the other side effects or long-term effects is being able to help you regulate your metabolism a little bit better, and some things like that affect weight loss. So maybe it'll turn out to be a good thing for the long run. Motivation-wise, I've tanked. I'm very, I don't want to say an emotional roller coaster, but I'm very easily deterred from exercise at this point, and I'm really struggling to even want to do anything physical. So I need to figure that out. I think there's a lot of other factors affecting me, like stress and worrying about everything nonstop is really. I have 4 kids who are now old enough to where they do everything they can to make me worry. But then, financially, people are all struggling. I know that. So we're having the same problems most other people are financially, and just trying to work our way through that and figure things out. Work-related stuff is really stressing at the moment. A lot of stress. So I need to get through that. I think it just all kind of piled on at the same time, but I'll work my way through it and figure it out. Plan this week is just to keep focusing on my calorie deficit and my intermittent fasting, and make sure I'm doing pretty good at logging everything. I think I do pretty good. My water intake hasn't been what it should lately. Hasn't been what it should be lately. So I need to work on that. I'm still using my Circle water bottle. That's handy. The only annoying thing is the only place I can find the little cartridges that go in it are Walmart. And they don't have a real great selection. I really hate doing subscriptions, and I know they offer a subscription online to have monthly ones sent to you, but man, I just bad timing. So all right, I'm gonna keep it short. That's all I wanted to really get out. Wanted to make sure you guys knew that I hadn't ghosted you again, like I've done a couple times. So still chugging along, just a little frustrated and working some kinks out. So I hope you guys all have a good week and a great weekend, and I will see you next week.